I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, the weekly comic show where we take close, more in-depth looks at the coolest, most happening things going on in the world of comics and superheroes. And on today's show, we're going to be taking a closer look at Old Man Logan issue number 4. Poor Logan is coming face to face with an old man, Captain America. What truths will be revealed? Well, let's hop on in and find out.
So as the comic opens, our two geriatric crime fighters are staring each other down. It's also probably important for me to note that this comic does take place before the events of the new Captain America, which is why Steve Rogers is still old right now. Cap has heard what's been going on in the city with Wolverine, and he wants to bring the old X-Men in and help him out. Understandably, Old Man Logan is a stubborn old mule and refuses any help. Things only get further complicated when Kate Bishop Hawkeye shows up and tells Cap that this Old Man Logan, has been a danger to himself and others, and that he just cut up a bunch of people not too long ago. This, as you might guess, leads to a fight, but Captain America isn't so old and so busted that he still can't knock Old Man Logan out. While unconscious, Old Man Logan is tortured with more twisted visions of his past in the wasteland, nothing new there. But when he comes to, Steve and Kate have brought him to Canada, supposedly somewhere near Wolverine used to live. They're hoping that by bringing him here they can jog some memories in this guy. Old Man Logan starts freaking out even more than before, figuring that this all must be some sort of twisted Mysterio trick, so yeah, another fight breaks out. With no other options left, Captain America is forced to do the one thing he really didn't want to do, the one thing that can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this Earth that Old Man Logan is in is not the Earth that he knows. And that is, of course, showing him the corpse of this world's Wolverine, still frozen in adamantium following the events of death of Wolverine. Old Man Logan takes this news hard, very, very hard, especially considering his entire reason for being in the last couple issues was a one-man revenge quest. Once again, the good guys want to take him in and help him out, but Wolverine decides to do what Wolverine does best, and that is become a drifter and drinking, always drinking. It's on this depression-fueled trek across North America that Old Man Logan comes face to face with a Sentinel, only this isn't any regular Sentinel, this one was built by Forge, and yep, you figured it out, this comic has now completely caught up to the events of issue 1 of Extraordinary X-Men, with Iceman and Storm coming to recruit Old Man Logan for their team. Seeing his old friends alive and well again fills Old Man Logan with joy, knowing that while this may not be his Earth, while he may be far from home, he is no longer alone. Actually, that's a nice sentiment, but it completely flies in the face of what Old Man Logan was actually feeling at that time in the Extraordinary X-Men book, but hey, I'll let it slide as the comic ends. Old Man Logan number 4 was honestly a very odd conclusion to this opening arc, but then again, I suppose it really couldn't have ended any other way, could it have? Logan finally knows the truth now about this world's Wolverine, which I guess explains why no one in the X-Men book felt to tell him that, because he already knew. As I mentioned, it is a little odd at the end of this book. He's excited to see the X-Men, when in Extraordinary X-Men he really didn't seem to care one way or another, and it was Jean who had to kick him in the ass to eventually join the team. Honestly, part of me is kind of bummed to not see Old Man Logan finish his revenge quest. I mean, obviously he couldn't kill Bruce Banner the Hulk because he's MIA and he can't kill the Red Skull, but still, it would have been fun to see him try. Maybe had this arc come before the first arc of Extraordinary X-Men, it would have, held a little bit more punch. And while I'm usually a huge fan of Sorrentino's art, I'm not gonna lie, there was a couple panels here that made me raise an eyebrow, like when Logan first wakes up from his horrible nightmare. What worked about the first 3 issues is still working here, it's just not working nearly as hard, if you know what I mean. Overall, I would give this one a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.